ഹലോ ഗൈസ്, ഷോർട്സ് ഇൻ കാനഡ പുതിയ എപ്പിസോഡിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. ഞാൻ വീണ്ടും ക്രിസ്റ്റി വർഗീസ്.
Right there on top of the moon.
ടുഡേ ഐ എം നോട്ട് അലോൺ ആക്ച്വലി. ഐ ഹാവ് എ കൊളീഗ്. എൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഒരു സുഹൃത്തുണ്ട്. ഇറ്റ്സ് മൈ ഫ്രണ്ട് ആൻഡ് ഹിയർ ഇറ്റ് ഈസ്. ഹായ്
Hello,
ഐശ്വര്യ.
hello guys.
Yeah, so
I'm Aishwarya.
okay.
So I'm here from last 7 years,
Okay.
and I came here as a student.
Okay.
I'll try my best to share my experience with you guys.
Okay.
So we'll start from.
Yeah. So actually, in this video, I already mentioned that I will share some interview sessions with my friends and my colleagues and everyone. So you will get more ideas in different courses in different scenarios from their life. So okay, so Aishwarya, can I ask you that what course you have studied like?
So I came here as a student in Fleming College, and
Okay.
I did a wireless information postgraduate course.
Can you explain how you reach in this job? Like we are working on aviation industry, so can you explain that how you landed up here?
Okay, so honestly, after doing my course here, I couldn't find a relevant job with my course, or maybe I didn't try harder. So initially, I just started from general labor kind of jobs. I
Okay.
did for like 4 5 months, and then later, after when I got my work permit,
Oh, yeah.
so I started. I got a reference in a electronics repair industry.
Okay.
So that's how I started in this repair industry, and through that, after gaining some experience for 3 years,
Yeah.
I started in avionics. I got lucky to
Avionics.
get this job here.
Okay, Aishwarya. So, what brought you here in Canada, and when did you reach in here in Canada? Actually, like, yeah.
Okay. So it was basically my dad's idea. He really wanted me to go study abroad. So I was still doing my final semester back home when he proposed the idea.
Okay.
So he asked me to do the IELTS exam. Obviously, I cleared the IELTS, and then we looked for a college and the courses which were more relevant to my BTech, which I did back home in electronics. So somewhere we found wireless information networking, and there was a huge demand also during that time, like 7 years ago, and still it is in.
Would you recommend your course to newcomers, like your friends or any newcomers coming here?
Yes, for sure. Like if
Okay.
we see today's trend,
Yeah.
IT and wireless information
Okay.
networking, it's in demand.
Okay.
And most of my friends, they got through jobs in like Bell Technology or maybe in some mobile service provider shops. Initially, they got as a customer service representative, and then gaining some experience. I think they are doing really good in this field. So I think it's in demand in here. So it's a good idea if you opt for it. Also, it's a 2 year course that will allow you to apply for a 3 year work permit also. So it will really help.
Okay. So it's a wireless communication, right?
Yes,
Course.
wireless networking.
സോ അപ്പോൾ വയർലെസ് കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേഷൻ നെറ്റ്വർക്കിംഗ് എടുക്കാൻ വരുന്നവർക്ക് വളരെ പ്രദമായിരിക്കുന്നത് കാരണം ഇതിന് നല്ല ഡിമാൻഡ് ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ആളുടെ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസിൽ നിന്നും ആൾ എന്തായാലും റെക്കമെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നു എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. സോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. സോ ഹൗ യു ഫീൽ അബൌട്ട് കാനഡ? വാട്ട് ആർ ദ ഡിഫറൻസ് ദാറ്റ് യു ഫീൽ in Canada against India?
Okay, well, clearly the lifestyle, it's totally different, and it's obviously much better in here. Most of the people in my friend circle, they move to this country because it has a better lifestyle and better job opportunities, and like a lot of ways to earn money, not just in a white collar job, but also like maybe general labor or something you can study while you do your job.
What's the job culture right now in Canada, like from your experience?
Well, honestly, I would say because I've seen people here struggling to get a job, and they are trying from last 2 3 months now. I've heard there's recession coming soon in Canada because a lot of students are moving here, and mainly in the big cities like Mississauga, Brampton, Toronto, population has increased really high, and so obviously the job demand is also coming down, so people are still looking for good jobs, so it's really getting a little bit hard for them, but I think it will get there.
So next thing, like, what's your future plan in Canada? Like,
Well, right now I think I have a stable job
yeah.
in avionics field only. So if
Okay.
I'm looking forward to next thing is buying a house, which is also getting difficult because the market is real estate market is facing inflation, like a total inflation. So it's hard to think right now. But maybe in the countryside or somewhere, it's still little bit easier to find a good house, good price. Hopefully one day, but it'll take time. it's not very easy here.
So when we talk about the weather, winter in Canada, how did you feel that?
Well, it's true that the winters are very extreme here, but in the major cities, like I said, Mississauga, Toronto, Brampton, they are very much developed. So the government is prepared in advance. If there's any weather warning coming, they'll release some advisories and prepare the roads by spraying salts everywhere. So it's really not a big issue. Also, it's better to pack up really well. You can wear very warm clothes and snow jackets are available. So it's like doable. It's nothing a major issue now.
You like the winter here?
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful.
Okay, so you like it, right? Most of the people hate it. Like I hate like that.
Hate only when you have to drive out
Oh
in cold weather, of course, but it looks pretty. It's like it's not forever. Only few months are there when it's really extreme weather, and we have all kinds of weather here, so it's really balanced. We have talked about all the positive and negative stuff. So I think it's a global issue, the recession and the jobs coming down. I think it happens everywhere, and the countries know how to cope up with them. So Canada is also working towards the that thing, and hopefully
yeah. You will survive.
it
Yeah.
will resolve in time. Yeah.
And what's your future plan? Like, are you gonna stay here or you will move to other country?
Well, I got my permanent residence
Oh,
here. I
nice.
would
Okay.
definitely just continue my stay here
Uh,
and look forward to buy a house and
okay.
start my life here.
Can you recommend avionics or our aviation thing to other people like who is looking for a job in avionics or in aircraft field?
Yes, I think a lot of people from India, especially from Gujarat or other parts also, they
Okay.
are coming here in avionics field as
Okay.
an AME or something. So
Okay.
it's a great opportunity here. People can get their license in up to maybe 4 or 5 years only.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, they can do apprentice jobs
Okay.
around here, like what I got here.
Okay.
So it's
So,
a good opportunity.
oh yeah, that's good. And also from my experience, I did mechanical and also now working on aviation industry. So I think, yeah, a lot of companies are giving opportunities for mechanical, electrical, and aircraft engineers. So I think,
Yeah.
yeah, this is a good opportunity,
It's
right?
like for both of us, we are not from aviation industry, but
Yeah,
still
exactly.
we landed up in this job.
Exactly. Will you recommend Canada to newcomers? How did you like Canada so far?
Well, if I see my experience here, I would definitely recommend people to come over because it's a very beautiful and very peaceful country. And we have talked about all the negative and good stuff here. So just prepare your mindset and be strong to survive here. But you would love it. So
Okay.
I wish you guys all the best.
So Aishwarya, thank you so much for the session, and have a blast.
Thank you. You too. Cheers.
right there on top of the